When the truth is found to be lies, and all the joy within you dies. Don't you want somebody to love? That song stuck in my head again. I hope it gets stuck in your head too. Suck it. Let the earworm grow. All right. I didn't get too much done in it. Again, I was just trying to weave in how I wanted this to work. Okay. Let's start here. I need to come up with a good deed name for this guy. Um. Hmm. Hmm. He's a Yalder Scald. I need a good name for him. A good I have a name for him. I need a good like spirit name for him. I think I might just keep it simple on this one. Yeah, we'll do that. Hmm. How about a haunt on this guy's name? Oh, that works better. Yeah. That works much better. All right. Anyways, I'll show you guys the little bit we have because again I didn't do too much. I was just filling in a little bit here to make this a bit more of a proper ending, you know, with a bit more of a hook. Okay. All right. Security was clearly important to the group, though Kenneth could not imagine. Yeah, let's try that again. We fumbled twice. Security was clearly important to the group, though Kenneth could not yet imagine what sorts of threats the shrine had to deal with. Unbeknownst to the pair of them, as they entered the yard beyond the fence, they did so under the watchful gaze of the forest. Sitting beside a tree a few dozen yards away from them was a wolf that observed carefully, its eyes taking in as many details of the pair and their surroundings as it could. When the two started to approach the garage itself, it got to its feet and began to turn away, while a long growl radiated through its body. Slowly, the majestic beast walked back deeper into the woods, before coming across a small gathering of people who were waiting patiently for his return. As the wolf came closer, 3 amongst the group took a knee and bowed their head, while the remaining 4 stood upright and waited. The remaining 4 remained. I didn't like that. Upright and waited. There in the calm forest, the sound of cracking bone and a gruff groan of pain resounded, as the wolf shifted and twisted, distorted its body length, and had its fur fall away, for a man now stood in its place. The man straightened his clothing out and furrowed a brow as he looked at the gathered group. He wasn't the tallest, nor the most muscled, but it was clear from the from those present, he was well respected. This respect was reflected in the golden eyes and creamy blonde hair that was swept back and cascaded down to his shoulders. "He is here." His voice was a soft and silky thing, one that could easily carry you into lullabied dream. "We could finally get the prick," one of the standing men, tall with broad shoulders, a salt and pepper beard with silver eyes, said before the first held his hand up and shook his head. "The others are here too. If yonder may be present, but so too are the Anvak." This brought a gruff growl from the giant of a man who stamped a foot. "You would allow some Anvak to take our quarry?" This brought a growl and a stern glare from the blonde-haired man who stepped as if to directly challenge the taller man. The headstrong man turned his gaze and took a step back before lowering his, instead of head again, eyes. I did a lot of repetition, man. I'm sorry, Fifth Talon, It does not matter who brings down the Fianda. The vile monstrosity of a thing deserves no special honors and is open to all. Should the Anvak bring him down, they will receive just praise as befitting their deed. For now we shall observe and bide our time to strike. Is that understood, pup?" He had not raised his voice, but his authority was beyond clear as the giant kept his head bowed low. "Yes, Rendax, I understand." You're still young, thus have yet to see your 100th winter. You have time to work on your discipline and keep your pride from coming to the fore." With that he waved his hand over the group, and those who were kneeling stood before starting to depart. All 3 of the men, who had shown due respect to the true blood of their kind, bore the uniform of the Rosentian Rangers. With one final look back towards the shrine, Rendax placed his hands together and offered a prayer to the divines. With the threat that was looming over those poor souls in the house of Mahako, they would need every advantage they could get. So that's to round out chapter 1, and then chapter 2, I changed up a little bit of how it starts. A howl came up from the woods, and this caused Kenneth to turn his head towards it, even giving a nervous laugh as he scratched the side of his cheek. "That sound awfully close to you?" Theo nodded his head in agreement before he too offered a nervous chuckle and waved a hand. "Best not to linger, especially if it's them out there." I'm sorry, what? What? Theo blinked a few times and turned his focus back to the garage's side door, set off from the 2 big metal shutters that allowed vehicles ingress to the base. The absurd level of security extended to the door itself, which looked as if it was right off a warship, and that once again required Theo to input a code. Yet this is when Ken's confusion became most apparent, as they stepped inside the room, which suddenly had no security measures at all, and looked like a plain, average, run-of-the-mill garage. The only evidence to the contrary was the heavy door behind him, and the 4 vehicles that looked to be over-engineered and armored monstrosities. Currently looking over one of the trucks was a man who was meticulously cleaning the underside. Said truck had reinforced slats on the windows, oversized shock absorbers, reinforced plates along the entire length, a caged-in rear with extra 5-point harness seats inside it, with the same seating in the cab. Though the burned man didn't know it, the tires were run flats from military vehicles. A snorkel was placed for the engine to get airflow even if submerged, and a souped-up 12-cylinder engine with twin radiators for cooling gave it life. The front end of the truck also had a hefty bumper that looked as if it would smash through a wall with ease. A second identical truck was parked in a spot nearby, while an up-armored SUV and a literal SWAT-armored transport made up the remaining vehicles. To say they were merely defensive would be an understatement, yet this garage looked to be impeccably well maintained and orderly. Alright, that's what we have thus far. What does that guy do? That's Rendex. So, again, I came up with the name finally, because his big thing is all Yaldaskald are really good fighters, right? That's kind of their bread and butter. But he is really good with the axe of Moonlight. So he got his spirit name of amongst the gossip and the divines and everything is Rendex. Now again, all Yaldaskald are good fighters. But, there's being a good fighter and there's being a great fighter. And Rendex is a great fighter when it comes to using the axe. That's what he trains with all the time. What scares the shit out of, Jonathan Ulfither, who is one of the best fighters that anyone has ever seen, is the fact that William Lowell is good at everything. And he is incredibly adaptable on the fly. He's very much... William is a very much improvisational fighter. Because when you get into problems where you got a knife fight for real, and the thick of things when you're in CQC, going house to house, fighting... And remember, this was back during the Fifth World War, when they were fighting the Golden Dawn Imperium. They had a lot of moments where they would have to get in the thick of things. And we're talking, really nasty, intense CQC fighting. Especially on Island Hattori. So. He's very good at, improvising. He doesn't have those moments where, if something gets knocked out of his hand, he doesn't, follow it. The natural instinct is I have a weapon. It gets knocked out of your hand. The natural instinct is to watch where it went. He doesn't have that. His whole thing is if it's gone, it's gone. He moves on to the next thing immediately. He doesn't miss a beat. Which is what scares the shit out of Jonathan when they actually start sparring with him. The dude, William just has that, gift where his whole thing is I just gotta win. I don't fucking care, what I use. If it's my fist, if it's a pen, if it's a desk, I don't give a shit. It's here, it's used as a weapon. If I can grab it, I'm using it. And this is on top of the fact that William has the ability to manipulate the shadows. Now, all Yaldaskald do, but this is the whole thing of, further deepening their knowledge of how their stuff works. Because William is going to be the prime Yaldaskald in the end. That's where it's going, right? He's going to be the prime. He's going to be what all other Yaldaskald will be measured against. So, he not only can manipulate the shadows, which all the Yaldaskald could, which is how they would do the storytelling and how they would create the Shadow Sting bow, But he realizes if we can manipulate the shadows, why can't we, like, go a little bit beyond that? So his shadows, the dance macabre, as he calls it, his shadows can actually, like, manipulate things in the real world, right? Which is very fucking dangerous. That is incredibly fucking dangerous. It's also how, because he uses it when he first awakens. Remember the shadows dancing and laughing as they move across the walls? And then when they touch any of the NDA agents, they start cutting them to bits. They start cutting and biting and tearing and slashing. Well, as part of his realization of that, he takes the Shadow Sting bow and he reinforces it, and that's how he gets the Strithelfur's ballista. And also, Jonathan obviously is very keen to figure out how to like use shadows and everything like that. And again, he's fighting like all these hellhounds and smilers and shit. He's like, if he gets any new weapon, he's gonna be very happy. So yeah, should be fun. Now, hopefully, too. Again, because it's gonna be obviously Rendax and them are only gonna show up every now and then, because this is primarily a focus on the Anvaki, the hunters, the watchmen. That's what it's going to be focused around. But they will show up from time to time. Also, if you noticed, I added a couple new words I'm going to have the Wolverine in particular use, which is under for spirits. This is if they decide to be a little more like formal. And a lot of them don't use it, but it's kind of like this is our, like, if we want to be incredibly formal, if we want to be incredibly, like, precise, under is spirits. They are the genericized term for what spirits are. Most Wolverine will still use spirits because that's what they've used for their entire life before they awakened. So that's one of those things, like, if you want to use the proper word, it's ander. And this is where we get into the second word, which is fjonder. That is a enemy spirit, a hostile spirit, a thing that needs to be defeated. So you have shades, you have predators, those are words for them, and fjonder is the official, like, if it was in the Wolverine's tongue, they would say fjonder. Now, both of these words are loosely based in Old Norse, but they're not officially, because Old Norse didn't really have, like, what's the way to put it? They didn't really have, like, a spirit thing. They had, okay, how to best explain this? They had spirits, but they were very, like, keenly defined, like, a guardian spirit is this exact word, a spirit of the dead is this exact word, sort of thing. They didn't have, like, a genericized one, even if you look at the two hang on, I wonder if I can show this. Alright, so this right here, this is what I'm talking about. They didn't really have, like, a thing, like Fjölgi, a guardian spirit or fetch, Viter, a nature spirit or white, Huger, mind, thought, or spirit, Draugr. Do you notice that there's not like a... You have 4 different spirit things, and only 2 of them share anything in common, which is the Ugr. Right here. That's it. Do you see what I'm kind of getting at? They don't have like a spirit thing. So what I did was I took this, which is a later... Old Norse, when it started transitioning into Icelandic, brought in und and andi. So I took this and I just got rid of the I, put on the end of it, because a lot of the Wolverine stuff is Ulf Hetner, Vargar, Ulfer. So, again, got rid of the I, put an R there instead. And then I took this because they don't, again, they don't really have like demons or anything like that. That's an old thing for like, they didn't really have one. So for fiend, I don't know if they'll have it here. Here we go. So it translates to fiend or enemy, right? Fiend or enemy. So I took the FJ and then under instead. So, yeah. There you go. There's how a couple new words were added into the Wolverine's lexicon. So that they can have a bit more depth to them. But again, they use multiple words. Because obviously, they don't have like the high tongue all the time, right? Booger, a nose spirit, yeah. But you see what I mean? Where it's kind of like the Norse didn't have like a genericized spirit thing, so that's why I was like, I'm gonna make a genericized spirit thing. And then off of that, I will branch fiend, fjandr, into it. Yeah. So again, just more words, and again, I always find that adds more like life to your world. Like if every single person calls this book a book, no matter what their language is, like that's very boring, right? That doesn't seem believable. But if each like culture has, well, we call it this, but they kind of like intermix things because that's what the Wolverin are. That's what all the shifters are. The Wolverin, the Bavorin, the Revorin, the the Crodoxin, the Paleoxin. What was the shark one? The were shark one? Fuck. Anyways, the shifters. They each have the kind of like a different way to look at things. So the shifters are kind of a mashup of two cultures, right? The shifter culture and then whatever their base culture was. Hence why a lot of the Wolverin in the books and everything like that just call them spirits. And we'll be like, oh, spirits, spirits grant me strength and everything like that. Instead of offering under grant me strength. There's a fun thing to add too is colloquialisms and slang within different settings, right? I talked about it before, and I've shown it in the stuff thus far. Like Den of the Arctic Wolf deals with it more. I'm gonna add it into Guardians of Nature because I enjoy the slang for it. But instead of saying we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, a lot of the Wolverines say we'll count the tails on the fox once we catch it. Right? I mean, it's the same meaning. If you were to strip down everything, it'd be the same exact meaning. Of like, we'll deal with that problem when we come to it. Same thing here. We'll deal with that problem when we come to it. We'll count the tails on the fox when we catch it. Like, don't go focusing entirely on a problem that could potentially happen or anything, and, we don't know if there's going to be a fox here. And remember, the fox shifters, they learned a capability that none of the other shifters have, which is they could fuse people's soul onto their body to give themselves more strength. And they're technically not violating the divine mandate because when the fox shifter dies, the souls get to go to the afterlife anyways. They're not like barred from the afterlife. They're not like tainted. They're basically being borrowed. Which, as the Wolverines say in Den of the Arctic Wolf, is incredibly fucking frustrating. That, it's like, oh, well, exacting words say, and it's like, fuck you and your exacting words and this loophole bullshit. Like, fuck you. That's a big reason why a lot of the spirits as well also say that fox shifters are a little too clever for their own good. They do shit like that all the time. Where it's like, well, it didn't say I was not obligated to attack those oil rigs. I'm not destroying the souls or anything. I'm not stopping them going to the afterlife. I'm just delaying it. Like, they will go to the afterlife. When I die, their souls get released too. Like, they're gonna be in the afterlife. Don't you worry about it. I'm just delaying it for a time. And again, that's the kind of shit where they're like, you know what I mean? You always had that rules lawyer where it's like, well, in the rules it doesn't say. It's like, yes, there's the exact wording of the rules, and then there's the spirit of the rules. Do you think the spirit of the divine mandate wants you to, like, take a human soul in ritualistic sacrifice and stitch it to yourself? But don't worry, it's fine because the soul will get to heaven eventually. Like, no. just stop. just stop. Well, if you look at the treaty sign, it talks about boats and ships. It don't say shit about oil rigs. Hold on. Paulie's character from The Sopranos. I can still go to heaven. I gave the church a bunch of money. I need to watch season 3 of Tulsa Kings. Not Kings, Tulsa King. Yeah, what'll get more fun here. And we're just fleshing out more of the world and everything like that, and from more perspectives and stuff. Like, a lot of this is all focused in Rosentia, obviously. But there are illusions constantly, and especially... Like, I love the Dwarven language. I love... Like, again, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I think that's a fucking... Like, I think I did a good job with what the Dwarven language is. And for anyone that Anti-Boy Scout would know specifically, because he started to translate one of them. Basically, the Dwarvens are very... It's a corrupted version of Common, of the Rosentian language. Very heavily corrupted. It's all about the sounds it makes, instead of, like, the spellings or anything like that. It's all about the auditory, like, clues and stuff. Which drives so many people absolutely fucking crazy. The Wolverine describe it as, like, because the Wolverine is part of their gifts is that they can understand languages. But they describe it as when they hear Dwarven, it's so close to what Common should be that it actually causes, like, a short circuit in their brain for a second. And they have to, like, focus more intently on what a dwarf says. Because they're like, they gotta make sure they heard that correctly. Because they're not, it's like they're not speaking English. They're speaking close enough to English that it actually, like, will drive you crazy that they're not just speaking English. So again, that's what I love little fun stuff like that where it's just like they're genuinely like, okay, fuck all of you, just speak English for God's sakes. Speak Rosari, damn it! Stop. What's this bullshit? What's it? It's like it's strange. Something like, let's see, nothing to see here. What would that be in Dwarvish? It'd be like, nothing to Sahar would be in Dwarvish. Nothing to Sahar, nothing to see here. Nothing to Sahar. It's just like, it's so close, but it's like just off enough that you have to double take for a second and process what was said. Which, again, like I said, drives a lot of the Wolverine fucking crazy. Because they're just like, it's almost words. They're almost words, but they're not. And that's what makes it annoying. Oh, shit. It set me on fire. Ah! Dwarvish, speak common while drunk. Yep. Rosari is the common tongue in Rosentia. But obviously, we just have it in English. Because, you know, you're going to read the book in English. But that's what it is. It's that whole, like, it's so close, and yet just fucked enough that it, like, upsets people. By the way, can you see my armor bar? Look how much armor I have, by the way. Look at how much armor I have now. I am a tonky son of a bitch. And this is part of what I mean when I say I need to find builds, right? Because this is really fucking nice, right? I want to get a 2-set bonus here to get that armor on killed regen, but I want to get the other set, which gives you reload speed, so 2-set bonus there. So I can use LMGs. And that's what I want. It's not an LMG set. There is an LMG set we want to use as well. So that's kind of what I want to do. This 2-set for the armor bonus and tankiness and armor bonus regen. And then 2-set of the wolf set, the Fenris set. Ooh. That's some neat graffiti. Not the best graffiti I've seen. But then again, Gachi Okuda will really skew you on like how good graffiti can look. Holy fuck. You're a tank in human form. Yeah, basically. Like, unironically.
We need you to secure the outcast strategist.
I'm set up at the main entrance. Agent, head for the northeast gate.
With the northeast gate and main entrance covered, he won't be able to leave the center without running into one of our teams.
Okay, but how?
There's a vehicle parked on the retractable bollards in front of the gate. You might be able to raise the bollards and use the car as a battering ram.
What? Okay, I gotta see how this is gonna work. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. That was your RAM idea? How in the fuck? Dude, that was such a light little nudge. I get that mass, right? It's a decent mass. But that was such a light little nothing of a nudge.
I'm in. Main entrance is clear.
Stay here. I'll go check it out.
I took the sniper turret, by the way.
Agent, you need to cut off the primary escape route. Take out the boats they've got docked southwest of your position.
I'll keep an eye on the main entrance and make sure he doesn't double back.
Agent requesting backup.
Oh, I forgot how long it takes to reload. I forgot that this sniper rifle, for whatever reason, this sniper rifle takes 10 years to reload. I don't know why. Yeah, but yeah, shit like that, right? Shit like that, what Anti-Boy Scout did for English versus Dutch. And it's just like, yeah, that's what I find fun about it. Right? That's why I think I did really well with designing the Dwarven language. Because it's just such a fun, like, thing to write and do, and explains why their accent, those that come from the Dwarven clan holds, are so fucking thick. Because it's just close enough that they don't really have to change much of anything when they speak. So they just enunciate a little bit better, and they make it a little clearer, but that's what's kept the same, like, corruptions. Like, nothing. You know, they didn't really need to change that for nothing, right?
Attention! We're under attack! Fall back! Get to the boats! Defend them at all costs!
Well, at least now we know the strategist is home.
Nearby echo detected. Nearby echo. Drop me! Drop me! Fine. Drop me! Drop me! No. No. Not allowed. Their axes are as thick as such as armor. Oh, yeah. I want that echo. I want that echo. I can't get it, though, because it's outside the mission area. Bastard bitches. I don't know if the sniper one's doing as good as I thought it would. You know what I mean? Like, it does really good damage, but it takes so long for it to actually fire without me, like, specifically just being like, take him out!
I'm seeing a lot of hostiles by the docks. They're securing the boats.
They must be waiting for the order to launch. If the strategist gets on one of those boats, we'll lose our chance to bring him in. Keep moving. You're almost there.
Whoa, what? Those went short. I am the tank. I am the tank. Whoa! What? I don't know how I don't know who stuck something to me, but it took me off the gun. Back to Division. Tom Clancy's math. Oh no, my worst subject.
You're almost at the dock, Agent. Hope you're not too late.
Wait, what? Did you hear that explosion behind us and the gate suddenly shut? I was just like, what? The fuck?
Keep them away from the boats. Do whatever it takes.
Heads up. I'm seeing a lot of movement toward the boats, but no sign of the strategist.
Agent, hostiles are inbound on your position by the docks. Watch your six.
Whoa! Something got my turret. Quickly. You'd think that would be enough to, like, you know, get this boat to fuck off, but apparently not.
We need reinforcements on the dock now. Take out the intruders. Protect the boats.
Hey, good job. I can't get my thing back, unfortunately.
They're coming at me from all sides. I can't get...
Agent down.
Kelso? Kelso? Shit. Agent Kelso's not responding.
Agent down.
Okay, slight change of plans. With the boats out of commission, the target should still be inside. We have to make sure he doesn't slip past us.
Portable electronic device detected.
Where are you taking her? Roosevelt Island, quarantine zone, sir. But she's not sick. She's showing signs of infection, sir. Then we should all go.
No, don't worry, Amy. Daddy will look after you.
Step back, sir. You're not infected. But you can't do this. We have rights. I said step back. Or what, you asshole? You gonna shoot me?
Jim, don't.
Yeah.
Your wife, man. Don't be stupid. Fuck you. Come on, Amy. We'll see mommy again soon.
Electronic device detected.
Where? Oh, underneath. Okay. It's like, yeah. I mean, we're in an apocalypse situation. You think he won't just shoot you?
Can't let him go. People want payback. And this kid's JTF.
I know.
We have to make an example of him. Publicly.
You mean I have to?
Yeah. I mean, you have to. Like it or not, you're the one people look to. So it's on you to show them the way.
Then I'll give them an example they won't forget.
Oh, it sank in. Come here. Really? Damn. I was hoping. That looks like a really nice defensible position. I mean, it doesn't look like we have a lot of good options for that, you know?
Perfect. So predictable. Kill them and leave the burn pit.
Oh, he's just in. Oh shit, other direction. Flamethrower guy right there. What the hell? Oh, it's because they were all stuck down there in the pit. I was like, why are my orbs not going? It's like, that's why. They were in the pit. They couldn't get out of the pit. They were like, alright, this is our home now, apparently. It's over. Oh, I have 4 hyena keys now. But I like nothing on the others. I think I have 1 True Sons key, maybe?
Without Kelso, capturing the strategist won't be easy. It's up to you to finish the job, Agent.
Portable device detected.
They'll have to go through the theater. Cut them off and kill them.
Holy shit, they killed that fast, didn't they?
Was that gunfire? Agent, I didn't send reinforcements. You'll need to clear the building.
Think we're gonna save Kelso?
I'm not dead. Don't everyone cheer at once.
Wait, is that Kelso?
My watch broke and I lost comms. Listen, I need you to cover me while I head for the balcony, then head down to the concert hall.
Thank God. Is Kelso all right?
Keep them away from me. Whatever you do, don't let them into the concert hall.
It's underneath. I can't get it. Beat him. Eh. Beat him. I beat him.
Portable electronic device detected.
We're running out of food and water, and we don't have enough blankets to go around. Yeah, things are tough all over. People are dying. No shit, motherfucker. It's a fucking apocalypse. I bet you're still getting rations. Damn straight, I eat like a king. You're diverting supplies meant for us, aren't you? Look at me, man. I ain't diverting shit. I'm just trying to do my job.
I mean, that comes down to who's more useful, you know? The civilians or the guys armed with training? I sniped my fucking thing. Bastard.
Fire detected.
Gotcha, Al. You little fuck. Your thing is literally the corpulent? Oh, great. That's not what I want. 2 machine gunners. Gotcha, you little fuck. Ah, Fenris group. There we go.
Now that we have the strategist, the outcasts are going to be in disarray. And we could probably get some useful info out of the bastard. I'm pretty sure Kelso can persuade him to cooperate.
Ah! Don't hurt me! I'll do whatever you want! Ah! Ooh, a Tommy gun! Oh. That could be a lot of fun. I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Look, buddy. Yeah! See? Yeah! Ooh! Oh! 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 I gotta be level 40 though to use it. You're getting saved. Alright. Meanwhile. Oh, there's nothing you can mod on it. Even so, I want to use it. Ah! Only 50? Why you got a 50 drum on here? What's wrong with you?
In case you were curious about
Yeah, see? Yeah.
take a look at.
Yeah, see?
You good? You ready? All right, man. Emmeline will know of your courage. They all will. Remember me, man. Always, brother.
Dude, seriously? That's how you know the outcasts are stupid, right? Like, you're in an apocalypse situation. You don't have an abundance of manpower, you know? Well, it's funny because they shot him once. Like, why'd you let him get back up? If he's still moving, he's still a threat. If he's still breathing, he's still a threat. And keep shooting. They just shot him once and they're like, no! No! It's like the fucking security guard in Austin Powers. It's like this was an entirely avoidable situation. Yeah, see? Yeah, yeah! 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 Did you learn your lesson, Suicide Bomber Steve? Yes, I'm gonna go to the college and make something of my boom. Alright, so we got that. So now the campus will be fully upgraded. So let's head over there. Whoop. So now we've got both the theater and the campus fully upgraded. Ben's Bees! Definitely a huge amount of luxury to have actual, like, you know, honey and shit. And again, good for antibiotics and everything, too.
Come on in. Got another favor to ask you. About a month ago, some people that weren't happy with how I was handling things decided that they wanted to take their chances on their own. The outcasts have been harassing them, but we got reason to believe there's going to be a major attack. Now, I've sent people to provide security, but the Vision Agent make a big difference. Not just for the added firepower. You've done so much for us already. But maybe with your help, we can convince them to come back. Give settlement another chance. Before it's too late.
Ah! 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 Ubisoft, why? I'm in gay baby jail. Okay, I got out. I was like, I'm in gay baby jail. Ah! Ah! All right. Gloves, backpacks. All right. We'll do that. Pretty easy. Apparently not. Never mind. Not easy. Oh my god, even worse here. Alright, well. Gloves and backpacks. Got it. Is there any missions here? No. Okay. So we have the main mission here, which will upgrade the base of operations. We have these side missions. Upgrade for the school. Upgrade for food conservation. These are both suppressors. Oh, that would be nice. Well,
Outcasts have been seen emptying blood bags into crates inside the relief camp by the Potomac River. Find out what they're planning and put a stop to it.
79mm mag. Got 2 control points here I need to take care of. Oh, you can attack this stronghold now. Look, its reward is an SR1. Can we attack this stronghold now? Yeah. A P90. But we have to get this mission done. Alright, we have multiple we still gotta do. Yeah. We need to take out the other 2 strongholds. This is basically the end game. Take out that stronghold. Okay. Well, let's get to our side quests here and get these suppressors.
Information of an impending outcast attack.
Yeah, take care, Rapar. Hopefully your meeting goes well.
Safety.
Ah, here we go. The Petrov Defense Group for LMG damage. That's what we want for our stuff. So we want at least 1 bag of that to get our LMG up and running. And then the LMG we're going to use is the Stoner, because the Stoner with the 50% upgrade chance reloads faster than submachine guns. Because reasons. I remember I showed it on stream last time, the Stoner LMG just... I was like, holy fuck, that was quick. It was like racking a bolt. That's how quick he reloaded. And that's 200 rounds.
Outcasts have breached the historic district. It's chaos in there.
Move out, Agent. Neutralize any hostiles. If we're lucky, there might still be survivors.
Object of interest detected.
Oh? Underneath, so in this building right here. How did I not hit that red? I was trying to hit the red thing the whole time. There we go. So how do we get inside here? I want that painting. I want whatever the object of interest is.
Civilians detected.
Could be survivors. Take a look.
I don't know if maybe destroy that. Okay, so there's a way inside there. For sure. Because I just looted through the wall.
See? It's okay. They're here to help.
That does not mean you shouldn't have your guns trained on that door. Teddy Roosevelt's teddy bear. Nice. Hell yeah. Go out there, grab some guns and ammo.
Hurry, save them. I'll get the others to safety. Just go.
Outcasts are storming the eastern perimeter.
How'd that work for you? Oh, shit! Good guy flicked it down. Fucking civvies. Run it, just run straight into the line of the fire. That'll work. Suicidal civvy syndrome, man.
I can see smoke rising from the south wing.
Get over there, Agent.
Whoa!
Trauma detected.
You're kidding me.
Immediate
Whoa.
medical assistance needed.
Okay. That was clunky and of me, for sure. I gotta climb the ladder? I gotta climb the other way. Oh, baby. Hell yeah. No, no. Whoops. Mod. There we go. It won't be perfect, but 100 rounds. Pretty good mag size. And 20% reload speed for now. Well, he almost got smoked.
Hostiles are gathering in the courtyard.
Also, in Daggerfall, I know Starfield gets flack for proc gen, but I love that game. Well, again, it's the quality of the proc gen, right? Like, Daggerfall was a sandbox world. That's its primary focus.
Heads up, Agent. I've got multiple hostiles inbound on your position.
Yep. Good job dropping that grenade right on your buddy.
All hostiles down.
Henry's sending a team to escort the survivors back to the campus. They should arrive shortly. You did good out there, Agent.
Yeah. I did good. Like, there's also just a difference in design philosophy between the two games, right? You have a game that from the start was built and designed to be proc gen. This was what Daggerfall was meant to be. It was something to give infinite replayability to things. Starfield was an RPG where they then tried to shove ProcGen in to make up for the fact that they didn't have a lot of content.
Already did all you could. Just slipped away. Once he was there looking at me and then he wasn't. I'm sure it made it
Like Chris or Leon from Resident Evil.
It's gonna be hard for a time. Real hard. You're gonna keep playing it back in your head. You've got
I don't think it matters. Again, that's another one that doesn't matter in the slightest.
deep into it. Think about something else.
Because you're basically dead either way.
I've tried.
Oh yeah, no, RPG with massive air quotes.
It's a pit you don't
But again, they tried to make it an RPG and then just didn't have any content. So they fell back on ProcGen to fill in the gaps.
I don't know if I can. You can. I know you can.
Echo, nearby. Hostile broadcast picked up. Heavily armored hostile detected. Civilians in distress.
Get up top and fire that flare.
Reinforcements en route. Incoming hostiles detected. Heavily armored hostile detected.
Woofda! No, I doubt that. I very much doubt that it could have been. Again, you're talking about different teams. The Bethesda that made Daggerfall is not the Bethesda that made Starfield, right? You have different teams with different skill levels and different priorities. Remember, the Bethesda of today, its priority is lazy and quick. That's what they want. That's really fucking nice. You can refill the magazine.
Supply room access unlocked.
I gotcha. Don't worry. Here you go. Here you go, sir. Okay, now where's the supply room here? Okay. Man, if only you didn't have such a crappy low mag. I think you have critical hit chance. Yeah, see that. Okay. Yeah, between Division 1 and Division 2, I like Division 1 more. Division 2 is okay. But there's a lot of, like, you know, the vibe, the aesthetic. I think Division 1 just, it feels better. I think it looks better, too. I know people are like, look at all this clutter and stuff like that. It's like, that's not everything that it means to be an aesthetic, right? It's like, sure, there's more clutter here. Division 1 just felt more cohesive. Like, this feels like generic zombie apocalypse, but when you see Division 1, it feels like Division 1, you know? It feels like the Division. It being set in an apocalypse, like, as it's going down in the middle of a snowstorm in New York, so everything's frozen and ice everywhere and stuff, actually works really, really well. Okay, so up top, eh? Can't climb the mound, really.
Friendly combatants detected.
Can we climb it back here? Looks like it. Nope, looks maybe not like it. That's pretty fucking obvious. Nope. Yeah, I saw it. $5 super chat from Ludwig Williams. Starfield is actually more like Arena than Daggerfall. I mean, I guess.
Friendly combatants nearby.
There we go. Yep, I need 3 more. China Light Industries.
Is it okay if I record this?
Do what you gotta do.
Thanks. So, you were part of the first wave in Manhattan.
Yeah, and before that I was an EMT.
Caleb's being modest. He was at ground zero.
That's not what we're here to talk about.
What was the situation like in New York when you were activated? Is that the right word?
Yeah, that works. You have to understand, the whole city was in a panic. People were literally dying in the streets. They couldn't keep up with the bodies, and there we were, trying to hold back the tide.
Were you ever tempted to quit?
Go rogue? Look, when the whole world is coming down on your head and it doesn't look like anything you're doing is doing any good, of course you think about covering your own ass.
Some agents did. We didn't. Why not? My family. What do you mean? I walked away from my family the day I got activated. I've got a little girl, got a husband. Didn't matter. The call came And that sacrifice has to mean something. I'm not gonna just throw it away because the going got tough. Do you regret answering the call? Of course I regret it. But I've regretted not answering the call too.
Yeah, again, that's always one of those things where it's like, unknown, unknown, both of them. Okay. But yeah, that's one of those things where it's like, those are the kind of questions that always bug me. It's like, did you regret it and things like that? And it's like, I mean, everybody has regrets. The thing is like, you would have had regrets the other way too. That's just the way the human body, the way humanity works, right? We always be like, well, if I made the other choice, it's that grass is always greener on the other side, right? No matter what choice you make, you have that feeling like, yeah, but I could have done this, and, you know, maybe that would have happened instead. It's like, you know, these, like, not philosophical, god damn it. These, could, maybe, perhaps, perchance. Like, it's just all stuff that's how you'll talk yourself out of anything.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Target is near you, Agent.
Time to go, time to go, time to go. We got 15 minutes to get there and whoop this piece of shit's ass. Oh! Oh! What's happening? Oh, okay. I just guess I wanted to epic pose freeze frame there for a little bit, just like, whoa!
Got the target. Nice. Thank you for keeping us safe, Agent.
Alrighty. $10 from Ludwig Williams, 9153. This is going toward the Dustborn stream. A great cause for our amusement. Alright, I'll add the $5 as well from the other one too. So 15 towards Dustborn. Let me get that started real quick. Boop. Alright, Discord. Bounties. $15. Okay. Alright, it's been added to the Discord. That's fucking adorable. Holy shit. Thanks, Grinus. That's adorable. Grinus put up a comic where the big bad wolf from the bad guys and the vixen got together and they had a baby. A Bobby daughter who started howling at night and it forced him to howl. Freaked her the fuck out. Okay, yeah, we'll head that way, because I can pick up these three. Oh, maybe that one. How do we get across the water? You know what? Because we could talk about things. Let's do the bad guys tomorrow, or maybe Zootopia, because then I can do Zootopia 2. Just to give us stuff to talk about, like Zootopia's world and setting and stuff like that not making any sense. I don't know if they fix it in 2. I know they at least added reptiles in 2 for once. Yeah, I don't know if they fixed the problems that Zootopia 1 had. But The Bad Guys is actually a pretty good movie. So, you know, we'll do that tomorrow. Okay, how do we get inside this place? All right, there you go. Thank you. not what I meant to do. Alright, cleared.
Reinforcements incoming. Incoming hostiles detected.
A big one is the functionality of the world, right? Because they had the opposite problem that the Beastars universe had, where it's like, what are the carnivores actually eating? You know what I mean? It's like, is there just like a thing where when something dies of old age, they go to the factory and stuff? Tofu, bugs, and eggs. Is that what is explained in the second movie? Because that's not explained in the first movie. Or is that the cope from the director after the fact? Because I remember there was some cope later where they tried to explain it. No, Beastars actually explains it, right? They explain that there's the illegal meat trade, and there's the everybody knows the military is eating meat. Everybody knows it. You know, that's kind of one of those, like, it's just something that people accept because they need to be strong.
If you've got some extra time, we really need someone to do a supply run. We shouldn't need any more supplies for a while.
Yeah, for Zootopia, I remember everybody would like question like, okay, so like spill the deets. How do the predators, the meat eaters and everything like that, how do they function? Resource convoy underway. Transporting resources. Okay, now while we're here, go get that, which is underground. That. Then we can do the side mission here. 5.56 suppressor will be real nice. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, it's all well and good to set up worlds like this, but then you need to actually think of the logical ramifications of everything. You know? Like, how does this... Ooh, another pair of lion eyes. How does this function? How does this society work? Like, with the idea that there are carnivores in it. There are things that can only eat meat. Not omnivores, not herbivores. There are actual, just straight up carnivores. Like, what do they do for their diet? What do they eat? Also, Zootopia 1 falls into the trap that a lot of Disney/Hallmark movies do, where they have the obvious, like, they follow the exact same story beat every time, right? The questioning of the world, the the common purpose, friends, then the misunderstanding that spirals outwards, and then the reconciliation later. It's become so formulaic. How do I get that? I guess our priority, though. We gotta focus on priority. But I do wants it. We wants it, precious. We wants it. Judy wanted to start a race war, and we're just supposed to forgive her. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's one of those things like, how did she not think that that was going to lead to that outcome, you know? You just basically just said, like, all of them are monsters, and we need to fight back against the monsters. And it's like, hey, did I do good, Nick? No, bitch. What do you mean, did you do good? Like, honestly, the most justified crash out in the entire setting, in the entire movie, was Nick hearing all that and being like, what the fuck is wrong with you? How did you think that was possibly going to be, like, okay? But again, I'm very much more on the side of, like, I was in the minority voice because obviously everybody in the fandom was like, oh, it's a furry movie, right? I was very much in the minority of, like, it's a 5 out of 10 movie. Like, this is not a movie you should be championing. Meanwhile, you have actual, like, an actual quality movie, which is Bad Guys. Bad Guys is genuinely well fucking done. Hey, YouTube not letting me say things via Twitter. RoboCop Rogue City on Steam briefly replaced by a seemingly early build of an unannounced Hunter the Reckoning game. Very interested. A new Hunter the Reckoning game, you say? Okay, it's underneath the bridge. How do I get under the bridge? Under the bridge. Under the bridge. Bastard bitchery. Yeah, I'll be curious, a new Hunter the Reckoning game. What kind of game will it be? That'll be the big question, right? Is it just going to be a text-based game? Which, again, nothing wrong with text-based games. But I want to see a new proper World of Darkness game. You know, I want like a full-on actual game. And I guess that's dismissive of text-based games, but yeah. Oh. Well, as a great bugbear once said, Toyback is interested. I I'm very, very curious now. Very curious. I'm not expecting much. I'm expecting it'll probably be a text-based game because they've had Hunter the Reckoning games, and people didn't know this, but they did Hunter the Reckoning games, but they were exactly like the Werewolf the Apocalypse games where they were just text-based, you know, choose your own adventure sort of deals, right? The last one was the Beast of the Gaelic thing.
Portable device detected.
The Sarah camp was hell. It was overcrowded. It was filthy. It was undersupplied. And I heard later the unit assigned to watch over the camp was skimming resources for themselves. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. They stayed up on the walls, and down below we got sick. Those of us who were sick got sicker. And so many of us died. I wasn't sick when I got to the camp. That changed soon enough. I'm one of the rare ones, though. I survived green poison. It was close. I almost didn't. But thanks to some good people who took care of me when I was at my worst, I made it through. They're all gone, though. Every last one of them. I tell you their names, but what's the point? They're gone.
To remember them by, you jackass. I tell you their names, but what's the point? What do you mean? The point is to acknowledge them and to put down their names for recorded history. What a douchey thing. Okay, so how in the fuck? How do fuck? Because we obviously can't climb that. You'd think like here, but no, can't climb that. Again, wrong type of lock. Did they get any, like, screenshots or anything of it? Because that would be my big thing. I want to, like, screenshots or any video or anything. That would be what I would want to know. I did. I shot it a couple times. But it's the wrong kind of lock. Remember, the other locks were the big yellow bike locks. For some fucking reason. Well, hey, go to the campus and start working with them to mass produce more honey. Again, good for antibiotics and good for sweets.
Outcasts have been spotted inside a nearby relief camp, emptying blood bags into crates. Whatever messed up shit they're planning, you need to stop it.
Under the sea. Under the sea. I was gonna say, I saw it there for a second.
Heads up, Agent. Outcasts are roaming the grounds.
Who's that? Right. Only one way to find out what's there.
green poison. Use incendiaries to sterilize it.
Yeah, I just have thermite on me, apparently. Oh, there's another one down here. Okay.
Hostiles inbound on your position.
Ooh, early 3D stuff already. There we go. That's interesting.
Check every inch of this place for more of those crates. Any trace of the contagion needs to be burned out.
Yeah. I'll be checking the link here in a second. I want to get this mission done, and then we'll obviously check that out. And then I'll go get my food. Oh, what? As I was sliding into cover. My own fault. That's my own fault.
Every inch of this place for more of those crates. Any trace of the contagion needs to be burned out.
Yeah, I deserved that, though. I was being a little too... gung-ho. It's over here. Okay. All right.
Contagion eliminated. Great job, Agent. Now get out of there.
See? That's why you want 2 there for the reload speed.
Good thing those crates never made it out of here. The last thing we need right now is another epidemic. By the way, Isaac has detected multiple storage containers nearby. They seem to be contagion-free. I'll send a team to investigate. Maybe they contain something useful.
Maybe. Maybe. Alright. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. We're still standing. Do 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 do. All right. Oh. Okay. We can intercept this and get there. Let's go intercept. Yeah, and then I think I might get the drone upgrade. I want to check out the fucking Heart of the Reckoning. Whoa! Heart of the Reckoning stuff.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Incoming hostiles detected. Hostile supply convoy nearby.
Oh shit. What you got for me? Some more gloves. Yeah. Good intercept. Hell yeah. I'm so hungry. I'm hungry. uh... I'm so hungry. Alright, I'm gonna get off into a little corner here. And we'll check some stuff. Okay. Alright. Let's check out this stuff, shall we? Whoop. As I climb up. Okay. This is the funniest way to leak a game. So chat, here's what we're seeing here. Here, let's see, is there more stuff? No. Yeah. So the team did make a whoopsie here. Okay, here's what we're looking at, chat. Hunt of the Reckoning. Okay, so yeah, they do have early 3D models and stuff like that in. I'm excited. Yeah, I agree. This is the funniest way to leak a game. 100%. Oopsie. Oops, we did it again. A few more pics in the comments. Are there? Oh, there are. Build is dated May 20th, 2025. Okay. Again, early stuff. If they do an actual RPG Hunt of the Reckoning game, could you imagine? Woo! Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Yes! Yes! Please. Please. Like, don't skimp on the nitty-gritty of Hunter the Reckoning either. Don't skip on the nitty-gritty. The investigations, the researching, like trying to put together the puzzle pieces. Don't skimp on that. Please. That's all I beg. Like, actually delve into what it means to be a hunter. Where 80% of your work in playing Hunter the Reckoning and the tabletop and everything is literally to just investigate. Like, the overwhelming majority of your time spent in Hunter the Reckoning in the tabletop is investigations. And then a very brief foray into pants-shitting, butt-clenching combat, where death comes very swiftly. But if you did your research, hopefully you come out the other side okay. Purple! Purples! I see purples! Hey! Busy here. I said I'm busy! Fuck off! Oh my god, he coming! Oh Lord, he coming! Okay. Big Chungus started moving. Yeah, if you've never done Hunter the Reckoning, it's a fun game. I quite like it. I like the way World of Darkness handles its systems and mechanics. It doesn't look like a remake because it looks too much like actual vehicles and people doing things, you know, like sweeping the sidewalks, stuff like that. It's like, it doesn't look like a remake. It looks like a genuine Hunter the Reckoning game. Oh, son of a bitch. They got intercepted by a supply. So it's on fire. Me too. But I really like that it's the devs from the RoboCop Rogue City, which was a really good game, honestly. I highly recommend that RoboCop game. It is actually genuinely well done. Okay, cool. There's a control point up there. I need to go get this on the way, and then I'll go get myself some food. How close we are to leveling up. And hitting the first level cap, which is 30. I could instantaneously hit 30 or 40, but, you know, we wanted to go through the experience. It's up there on that building, okay. So how do mine for fish? How to do mine for fish? Oh, okay. Nope, you want to shoot at me now. I guess we're attacking the control point now. I want to get up to the roof. That's a strange little.
Reinforcements incoming.
Ah, cluster munitions. So good. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Welcome to the party.
Supply room access unlocked.
Oh, hey, a magnum for once. Nice. I didn't even know there were any in the game. I'm very tempted. I'm very tempted to use it.
Base match. Item of interest detected.
Hey, there's that agent.
Oh? How do we get to it? There's your leader.
Our supply stock is looking pretty healthy. Thanks to you, our stocks are really...
I'm starting to see things. This is not good.
Okay. Could go around this way. Got it. Oh! Great Red Dragon and the woman. There you go. Okay. What a position. And like 40 levels to go before he turns into a force of nature. Yeah. Okay. So we got those. We got the supply lines here up and running. I have a control point here that needs doing. I need to get this. Which again, we accidentally triggered that fight with the control point, so we just took it. Because why not? And then I can go get my food. Oh, glorious food. Nice. Yeah, so you can turn into an absolute monster. Depending if you get really good rolls. Okay, so how to get up there? Aha! Oh. Agua. His melee stat is 88. Oh my god. He's a monster rack on the floor. Oh, hang on, wait. Aha! Eh. Is it a percentile to hit thing? Or is it a, like,
My friend's open for business. Want to know where?
oh, hell yeah.
Got new contracts, agent. There's where to go.
And I'll take that in a moment.
Capitol building is our final target.
There it is.
Want to check them out. Let's do this.
With seasonal modifiers. You can enable or disable this game mode at any time in the seasonal modifiers menu. Rules of the game. With active and passive modifiers, agents can customize their builds to take advantage of these new mechanics. Both active and passive modifiers are rewards by completing seasonal missions. Hostiles will have their own set of modifiers. Okay. Whoa! I already know the tinkering station. I don't know why you're giving me that one here, of all places.
In a way, it's a shame the quarantine isn't still up on
Hey, agent. I've got some new
It would have been a
contracts.
challenge for a minute or two trying to sneak back in. But it was all gone. The boats, the barricades, everything. Hard to blame the boy.
Priority objective available.
Everything! Everything's screaming at me. Alright. Over there, okay. Teleport over here. Okay.
Friendly supply convoy detected.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that huge increase. I have a lot of time. I need to get this kitted out. There we go. Because that's a big increase in damage.
Target is nearby.
No, okay, so not that way. Oh my god! Get me out of here! Just be careful, because you never know if the AI will be cheatsy doodles. Oh my god, I almost died right there.
That's the target, Agent. Target neutralized. Good work. Looks like you earned yourself another bounty. Well done.
Really? What we got for me? Ooh. Okay. Did I not pick that up? Somehow? I can't believe I didn't pick it up. I can't believe I didn't pick it up. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna go get myself some food real quick. I'm hungry. BRB un momento.
In proximity.
Oh, Long Johnson. Oh, Long Johnson. Oh, Long Johnson. Okay, so it's down under.
Priority item detected.
Ah, and both under. Okay. So we gotta figure out how to go down. Okay, is there a deeper recess? No, okay. So how do we get inside here? Oh! First time we've ever been able to open one of these giant garage doors. Okay. I didn't know that was physically possible.
Serious trauma detected.
Serious trauma detected. Yeah, again, I've never seen these doors be openable before. So, that threw me off guard. I didn't even bother checking. Okay. Let's head back to the settlement. Alright, so the school should be up and running.
Setting up a school means stability and normalcy for our kids. That means a great deal.
Okay. What was the other thing we did? Food preservation, right? The gun range is down there. Oh, here it is.
Growing season is short. Being able to save some of our crops will be vital.
Hell yeah.
Good to see you.
FAMAS 2010. Black market T821 replica. Backpacks. Backpacks. Whoa. Okay. West Side Repair Crew. Deep Recovery Force. New milestone reached. Okay. Yeah, everything else done now. Alright. So let's check the vendor.
Got the widest selection in the state.
Has an appearance slot.
Fine quality gear there.
Switch weapons. Ooh, this is a little bit better. Look at that, because LMG damage numbers. Okay, yeah, no, it's worth buying.
Happy to do business with you.
Alright. Now I need to go RTB. Oh, actually, hang on a second.
Good to see you, Agent.
Field proficiency, great. Nice. Okay, you. That is a big increase in damage.
Oh, hey, Agent.
What can we mod here? Because I want to keep the suppressor. That's what I want. I want to suppress it. Yeah, so we'll switch to this one for now. And RTB. And when I say RTB, I mean the main base. Nice.
Agent, we've just received a distress call from New York. There's been an attack on the division, and they've requested immediate support. Meet me on the White House South Lawn. There's a helicopter prepped for us. We need to leave now.
Okay. Progression track that enables you to further improve and focus your character. Each specialization unlocks new abilities and bonuses as you progress and grants you a signature weapon that further expands on your arsenal. So specializations available. You only have one active at a time. You can freely switch between them at any time in the quartermaster. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Incoming backup request.
All right. So These are our ones we have. Well, I guess. Might as well, you know. It's got a whoop on it. Let's see what we got. Ooh, incendiary grenades already. That's really nice. Targets with status effects. Desert Eagle. Sidearm damage. LMG. Okay. I like this, I do. The incendiary grenade's really nice. Okay. So this is a very support-heavy one. Interesting. Okay. What's the technician? Oh, he uses the seeker. That just gives straight up skill tier. Hmm. That sounds nice, but what are its downsides, you know? Let's show normalized. Okay, I don't know. Oh! Just ammo regen as well. So it's definitely the LMG build one, for obvious reasons. Assault rifle. Normal rifle. Oh wait, no, that was normal rifle. This is assault rifle. Okay. Hmm. Well, I guess considering what we want to go for, I don't really want the pouch, though, because we want reload speed. I think Gunner's the best for us at the moment.
Some might call it overkill. I just think it's adapting to circumstance.
What? What? A folding barrel. Okay.
I've got what you want, Agent.
I got what you want. It sure as hell don't look like it. Alright. I need to come here. What else all the high-end stuff we have? Okay, so the PDR, the USC, and this literally called gear shift. Your meeting wasn't until next week. Oh, well. Welcome back. I have a Gatling gun now. I have a Gatling gun now. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm literally playing the Daka Daka class. Alright, so. I guess let me check this, see if this is upgraded. No. Oh. Eight of them are on display. Okay. Craft. Yep. Rifle suppressor. Craft. 7.62 caliber, nice. Might as well craft these over here.
Never find the 5/16 when you need it.
want to get even faster reloads. Okay, because we need this one. And the reason we want this is because it has for its thing here, the brand set. I need Petrov Defense Group, which is LMGs. I need Fenrir Group, which is reload speed. And then we need what do we have on at the moment? The Parashiva Guard for the Uzini. Uzini. Yeah, exactly. Never you inspired him. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. All right. So I need to undo the PDR here that we have. Okay, so gear shift, USC, MP. Equip that instead. PDR. What? I have no donation thing I can put in? Feel like that's incorrect, but okay. Oh yeah, this one we can do. Okay. Okay. I guess wait. I didn't know we could name the basin Dune. Mm. Yep. By the way, Rob Parr. There is apparently a Hunter the Reckoning game being worked on by the devs that made RoboCop Rogue City. Very interested. Very, very interested. They accidentally leaked it, but they leaked it in the funniest fucking way possible. They accidentally overwrote their code, their game, so they overrided RoboCop being on Steam. Pause a second. Pause a second. Huh? I thought I equipped that. There we go. That's what I thought. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I feel like I equipped that. Okay.
Agent requesting backup.
Whoa, okay. Yeah, that's max tier for it. Yeah, so we definitely want stabilize as our thing. Yeah, no. It's just a really good game. That's all it is. It's funny to say it like that way, but you know what I mean. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take it's gonna take a lot of tinkering. I gotta do a lot of tinkering here to understand all the systems and everything that we're gonna be working with now. Especially now that we've got level 30 gear that we need to work on. I do want to change the one. The sniper one, it's okay. But I just feel... Wait, can I change it on the fly already? Hold on. Oh, I could change it on the fly. Wait. Requires demolitionist unlock. Okay. Sharpshooter. I like my seeker mines a lot, but I'm gonna try drone build with it. So drone and turret. Extra booms. Extra booms. Okay. All right.
What you want, Agent.
Yeah, so now we need to actually start attacking a bunch of stuff. Look at all this stuff that I just got unlocked now. Ugh. Crime with undiscovered mission. Breach the Pentagon building. That's a raid. He requires level 40. Okay, I gotta take that over still. We gotta hit this. God, there's so much to do. So much left to do. That's okay. It's not a bad thing to have stuff to do. Alright, chat. I, meanwhile... We're not there yet. I, meanwhile, am going to sign off here. Yeah. So, remember, tomorrow we're going to be watching the movie Bad Guys. And that will lead into Zootopia and then Zootopia 2. Hopefully. I assume Zootopia 2 is out to purchase now. It is indeed. Okay. Buy bundle? What all's in the bundle? Yeah, in the meantime, hope you guys take care. Have a fantastic day. Stay safe and healthy. Get figure ripped. And I will see you next time. Yeah, I'll see you on Monday. Should be good. And hopefully we'll have more of Piercing the Veil, Den of the Arctic Wolf, Secrets of Redemption, who knows what, written. You know, I like being able to just jump around and write more stuff. But yeah. Until next time, guys. Enjoy that little belch to send you off. Onto the reckoning game! Wow!